ட்ரெண்ட் போல்ட்டு 2 கோடி ரூபாய்க்கு ஸ்டார்டிங் விற்றுருக்காங்க. 200 lakhs, அதாவது 2 கோடி ரூபாய்க்கு ட்ரெண்ட் போல்ட் 200, 2 கோடி 20 லட்சம் ரூபாய்க்கு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. ஆர்சிபி 260 lakhs, RCB again to 280, 300 lakhs from RCB, 3.20, 320 from RCB for 10 bolt, 340. Royal Challengers was chasing him, 10 bolt, 360 now. $360 from RCB. 360 from RCB. They are chasing Trent Bolt. 380. $4 crores from RCB for Trent Bolt.
$25 lakh bid by the Mumbai Indians. No more Lucknow. 725 is the bid. Could it be the last bid for Mr. Bolt? Not quite yet. 750 I see. 750 with the Royals right next door to you at 775. Thank you, Mumbai. 775 is our bid. I'll need 8 for you to continue, Royals. 775 is holding in Mumbai at 775. 800. We have 800 now. Mumbai. No, thank you. Then we're at, with the Royals at 800. Lucknow, any more for you? At 800. Any more from RCB? You've had a rest. Royals has the bid at 800, and I'm selling with the Royals. Are you sure at the back? No one else going to come in? No more Mumbai. 800, 800. Final warning, 800 lakhs. To Rajasthan, he goes, 800. Well done. And moving swiftly on. Thank you. And number 7, I now offer you Shreyas Iyer. Number 7. How much, please, for Shreyas Iyer? Number 7, again. Base price is 200, so that's where we'll start. Thank you. Straight away, RCB. 200 is bid. Opening bid of 200, 220, Delhi, 220, 240, 260, 280, Delhi 300, 300, RCB 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, 420, 440, no, 420, Delhi, yours at the moment, 420, at 420 lakh is bid, at 420 for Shreyas Iyer at 420 lakhs. Selling now to Delhi. Anyone else coming in at 420 lakhs at the moment? Thank you, Lucknow. You go 440, 440, 460, 460, 460, 480, 500, 525, 550, 550, 575, 575. With Lucknow, 600 Delhi, 600 Delhi at the moment. Ahead of Lucknow, 625. Super Giants in at 625. 650 Delhi at 650. 675 if you want to continue. It's here with Delhi at 650 lakhs. 650 for Mr. Iyer at 650. Holding the bidders in Delhi at the moment, 650. Where are you? 650. Selling 650. Thank you, KKR. 675. 700. 725. 750. 775. 800. 825. 850. 875. 900. 925. 925 KKR. At 925 lakhs, straight in front at 925. Anyone like to go 950? At the moment, we're at 925. Change your mind again, sir. At 925 lakhs, straight with KKR. Any further interest in the room? Anywhere else? At the moment, we're in Calcutta at 925, 950. Back comes Delhi. But we go 975 to KKR. How about 10 crore for the first 10 of the day? 975. Any advance at 975. The bid is in front of me at the back with Calcutta. Last chance for Shreyas Iyer. Thank you. Gujarat comes in with 10 crore. 10 I'm bid. 10. 1025. 1025. 1050. 1050. 1075. 1100. 1100 here. 1100. 1125. 1125. Still with KKR. 1125 is the bid. 1125. 1150. 1175. 1200 I have. Here in front at 1200. 1200. Gujarat. 1200. Holding 1225. Back to KKR at 1225. 1250 will be your next bid. No more, thank you, but we're back to KKR at 1225. Any further bids? Last chance for Mr. Iyer at 1225. KKR, all yours, 12.25. Thank you very much. Just 2 more to go from the marquee set. It's going to be number 4. No, you've got 3 more to go, in fact. 4 more. Lots more. And number 9 has to be Mohammed Shami. Number 9 is Mohammed Shami. And for number 9, we can go in again at 200, please. 200 for Mr. Shami. 200. Start me off nice and quick. Anywhere from Mohammed Shami at 200 anywhere. 200. There we go. RCB. Well done. Thank you. 200 bid at 200 lakh. Is this opening bid there in the distance at 200 lakh? Who's going to go 220? 200 is this bid here at 200. Anywhere else at 200? Shall I sell at 200 only for Mr. Shami? Thank you. Gujarat goes 220 at 220. Back here, 240 there. 240, 260, 260. The Titans at 260. RCB. Would you like 280? At 260 up front, 280 at the back, 280, 280, 300, thank you. Here at 300 with the Gujarat Titans at 300 lakh, 300. At the moment, we're pausing, 320. We move on at 320. 320 now. Back goes the discussions on the Gujarat table at 320. Would you like 340? Thank you. 340. 340. 360. 360, sir. 360. Comes round quickly, doesn't it? No more? Are you sure? 360. At 360, RCB at 360. There is RCB's bid at 360 only for Mr. Shami. 380, Lucknow, thank you, 380. New competition for you, RCB, with Lucknow at 380. At 380, take me to 400. At 380 here, 380 straight in front. 400 bid. 420, Lucknow, thank you, 420. At 420, back up front at 420. RCB, can I tempt you to one more? At 420 lakh is the bid with Lucknow Super Giants at 420. Thank you, KKR, but I've taken 440. At 440, KKR just ahead of the challengers. At 440, do you want to go 460? 460 Lucknow. At 460, 480 KKR. At 480, 500 I have bid. 500 now with Lucknow at 500. Either KKR or RCB, either of you. If you want to continue, KKR you do, 525. 525 with KKR behind you, sir. At 525 lakh is the bid at the moment. At 525. Who's going to go 550 anywhere? At 525. Lucknow, what do you think? At 525. Thank you, RCB. 550 back to your table. At 550. At 550. 550. RCB came in first. Are they going to finish with Mr. Shami? At 550. Discussions ongoing in KKR. 575 if you want to continue, sir. No, you don't. RCB at the moment then is back with you at 550. Anywhere else joining in? Gujarat, thank you very much. 575. 575. Gujarat joins the bidding at 575. Shall we go 6? 600. 600. 600. 625. 625. 625 with the Titans ahead of RCB at 625 lakh. Are you all done everywhere else? Then my hammer is raising up. Anywhere else? Last chance for Mr. Shami. The bid's at 625. And away Mr. Shami goes to Gujarat. 625 lakh. Well done. And And next we have number 6. Back to South Africa with Faf du Plessis, lot number 6. And straight away, 200 for Faf. 200 lakh to start me, please, at 200. Who's going to test the water at 200 bid? Thank you. Welcome to the Chennai Super Kings. First bid of the afternoon. 200 is your bid at 200. 220 RCB, 220 over there with RCB, 240, 240 sir, Chennai at 240, RCB at 260, at 260 now, 260, Chennai, 260, ahead of you, 280, thank you, 280, how about 300, 300 bid, 300, the bid is now at 300 lakhs with RCB, 320 with Chennai, 320, at 320, losing you, sir, 320. Chennai has the bid, 340, not for long. RCB goes 340. 340 lakh, 340. What do you think, sir? Chennai, 340 at the moment, ahead of you at 340. The bids with RCB at 340. 340 lakhs, RCB's bid at 340. Any more for Faf du Plessis? Thank you, Delhi. 360. Delhi joins at 360. 380. 380. 400 Delhi. 400 ahead of RCB. 400 lakhs is bid here by Delhi at 400 lakhs. 420. We move on. 440. 440. Still in Delhi. 460 Bangalore. At 460, 480, thank you, 480. Here is Delhi's bid at 480. RCB, 500 bid, 500. At 500, 525. At 525, lakh now at 525. At 525, bid by Delhi. At 525, just ahead of you, RCB. At 525 lakhs, coming in anywhere else. 550, 550. 575, still going strong in Delhi. 500, 600, now we're back in RCB. 625, Delhi. 625 is the bid. 650, at 650. No more, thank you, Delhi. But RCB is holding at 650 lakh. Can I tempt anyone to any more at the moment? 650 is 675. Delhi are back at 675. 675. How about 7? Thank you, 700. 700 now. RCB are back. Are you sure this time? 700, thank you, RCB. 700 lakhs for Faf du Plessis. 700 at the moment. Going to RCB. Are you sure? Last chance of anyone else? Nowhere else. Round I've gone around the room. No more. 700 RCB. Well done. Thank you. And now we move to... No, we've just got the 2 left. And number 4. Number 4. Staying in South Africa with Quinton de Kock. And how much for Quinton, please? It's got to be 200 of anybody's money here. 200 lakh to start. 200 for Quinton de Kock at 200. Here we are, offering Quinton de Kock at a mere 200 lakh. Tempt anyone in the room at 200. At 200. Around the room I go. For 200, looking for that elusive opening bid of 200. No one want Mr. de Kock at 200. Are you sure? At 200. 200. Thank you, Lucknow. Gets me out of trouble. We're straight in front. Lucknow has that opening bid of 200. And Chennai joins at 220. 220, 240, 240, 260, 280, 280, 300, 320, 320. Lucknow ahead of Chennai. 340. 340. CSK at 340. How about 360? Super Giants. 340 is over there with Chennai at 340. 360. Lucknow takes me to 360. And I'm looking for 380. I found it with Chennai at 380. Thank you, sir. 380. 400 though. 400 we move on. At 400 now. Here with Lucknow at 400 lakhs. Just ahead of you, Chennai. At 400. 420. At 420, 440, moving along nice and swiftly. No more for Chennai, but we're holding in Lucknow at 440 lakhs. Any more at the very back of the room? At 440, we're selling Quentin de Kock at 440. Thank you, Mumbai. 460 with you. At 460, 480. 480 Lucknow at 480, just the one at 480. Thank you. Then we're back with Lucknow Super Giants at 480 lakhs. 5 would be nice, but we're settling for 480. Are you sure? 500 we have. Mumbai, thank you. 525. 525. Sure this time? Thank you again. 525 is with the Super Giants. At 525, I'm going to go around the room one more time, just in case anyone wants to change their mind, especially in Mumbai or Delhi. 525 is the bid for Quentin de Kock. Are you sure? No, you're not. 550, thank you, sir. 550, I knew you'd come back to me. 550, 575, 600, 600, 625, 625, 650, 650, how about 675? 675, I am bid. 675. Shall I just stay until you change your mind? 675. It's with Lucknow, all the way with me. 675 lakhs for Quentin de Kock's bid. Any more for you, no. It's going to Lucknow for 675 lakhs. Sold, thank you, 675. Well done, Lucknow. And hopefully, if the system is working smoothly, we have the last one out the hat, and there's no guessing. It's number 10, David Warner. Number 10, David Warner. 200 for David Warner, please. 200 to start me for David. At 200, are you going to come in at 200 for David Warner? At 200. Again, you're all being a bit shy with Mr. Warner. Anyone start me off? 200 lakh, please. 200. Can't have a break until we've sold all 10. 200. Well done, Delhi. Thank you. At 200, we have the opening bid. Delhi starts the bidding for Mr. Warner at 200 lakh. And now we need 220. At 200. That's how it works. At 200, we have opening bid of 200. Shall I sell David Warner for 200? Delhi saying, yes, I should, but I'm not quite yet. 200. Delhi, you have the bid. Any advance for David Warner? 200. Anywhere else? 220 Chennai at 220, 240, up and running at 240, 260, 280, at 280, 300, 320, at 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, 420, 440. More like 440, no more Chennai at 440, 460 back in the bidding at 460. 460, yes. Oh, should I do it for you? 480 at 480. Can we go 5 in Chennai? At 480, holding in Delhi at 480 lakhs. Any more for Mr. Warner at 480, at 480. The bid is here in Delhi, Chennai. You're going to lose Mr. Warner. a mere 20 lakh. Anywhere else? 480 is the bid. It's here. Delhi, you have Mr. Warner at the moment, and I'm selling Mr. Warner. Anywhere else? 500. Mumbai biding their time. 500, 525. Thank you, sir. 550. 550, 575, 575. We've gone to 600. Delhi 625. 625 still with Delhi. Thank you, Mumbai. 625 lakhs is the bid here in Delhi. Anywhere else for David Warner? 625. It's Delhi ahead of Mumbai, ahead of Chennai. Anywhere else? Last player in the marquee set going at 625 lakh. Are you sure? Delhi, you have the bid. No more Mumbai. No, thank you. No more anywhere else. There's my hammer. It's up. It's going to come down soon to Delhi if there's no further bidding. 625. Sold to Delhi, 625. Well done. I think you all deserve a quick 15-minute break. So thank you very much for that feverish bidding, and we'll be back for the next sets in about 15 minutes' time. Listen out for the bell. Thank you.
Some big bids at the Tata IPL Mega Auction. Akash Chopra and Sanjay Manjrekar joining us here in our studios. Guys, Shreyas Iyer, we've talked about how big this man could go, but KKR, Akash, have found their skipper.
Oh yes, not the only team that has found their skipper. KKR, you understand they need Indian batters. They've let go of Shubman Gill. And then there is experience. There is also Abhishek Nair sitting there. So these equations work very well. Nobody actually says it, admits it, but it really makes a difference because you know a player, you want to go after him. And we've seen that with a lot of Aussies, with Aussie coaches. Though here Abhishek Nair sitting there has a connection. They needed a skipper. They've got him. 12.25. Okay, one more thing. He's not the most expensive player in this auction for sure.
It says Akash Chopra, there will be more than 12.25 spent on a single player. Sanjay, your take on that pick?
Well, there were 5 teams, vying for him. And I think a few of them were going for a number 4 batter. The team that was going to be desperate for a player and captain was always going to outbid the others, because the others, you could see that they had bailed off. Delhi captain bailed off because I think they've got Pant already nominated and slotted as captain. So the team that was looking for a captain, and at number 4, because the middle order has been a problem, KKR finally going for him. So good call and right choice.
There is just one little caveat here that they had retained 4. That's 48.5 crore gone, or 42 gone. You've got 48 you've spent already. 12.5 and then 7.5. You're left with only 28.5 now.
Right.
So 28.5 and you have only 6 players. So you're looking at now a lot of purchases of not a lot of money. So they'll be frugal now. They've done their bidding already. So expect a little less action on their table and more elsewhere.
Now guys, time for some action to move from here, because we've got a large studio. We want you to get your step count in as well. Sanjay, come on. Because we're speaking about 12.25 being the highest bid so far. There's a man who's going to join us who knows a thing or two about big bids. Chris Morris, yet again for the 104th time, we're going to remind everyone that Chris Morris went for 16.25.
Can I tell Chris as well that you can actually sue him for harassment at work?
Yeah, do that.
It's going to those limits. You can do that.
I like my job, Chris. Thanks very much. But yeah, look, what's your take on this buy, Chris? Because KKR obviously was searching for a skipper. Shreyas fit the bill, 12.25. Is that a good price for him?
Yeah, look, first of all, I hope someone breaks that record so that people can stop calling me the highest paid, you know what I mean? So, no, look, I think that's a great buy. I really do. I honestly thought that RCB would have pushed hard for him, but they've obviously got someone else in mind as the captain. But as far as KKR go, look, end of the day, they've got themselves a seriously good player, in my opinion. And, like I said, playing under him at Delhi, he's very calm under pressure. He's quite calculated in the way he works through his bowlers. And, he's got that fire in his bird in like I said, playing under him, but it was a lot of fun as a fast bowler. Always took the aggressive option, and I think it's a great putt for KKR, especially the brand of cricket that they're looking to play under Brendan McCullum. I think he's a really good leader for them.
Chris, how impressive you've been with Shreyas, not the batsman, but Shreyas, the captain himself, from what you've seen so far?
Yeah, look, like I said, at Delhi he was very calm and very calculated. He never got flustered. If he was irritated or if he was angry with the situation, he never let the players show it. He just got on with the job and looked for solutions. And we were very good. I think he obviously with the guidance of Ricky Ponting above him, he's got quite a calm head on his young shoulders. So as a captain, I think he'll move from strength to strength. And don't be surprised if there's quite a lot of success coming KKR's way, because under McCullum, they've got a seriously good leadership group.
Yeah, 19.5 crores spent on Shreyas Iyer and Pat Cummins. Akash, Pat Cummins coming back home in some sense to KKR. How do you rate that bid?
One thing is quite apparent, and this is a bid that actually puts it out there for everyone to analyze, that it's a game of demand and supply. Pat Cummins was exactly the same player in the last auctions, went for 15.5 crore. Here he takes a pay cut, which is 50% more, and he's still the same guy. So 7.5 crore or 7.25, he is a good pick. They are going to eventually play at the Eden Gardens. The pitch is conducive to fast bowlers a lot more. He also gives you some batting, and he's not a devil, but I'm going to say that known devil is better than the unknown one, because once you spend time with someone, you know what kind of a player he is, what ticks him, and we want to be with him. That also plays a huge role, and that's why you've seen teams have gone for those players who were with them. Shikhar Dhawan Delhi was going really hard at him, that we want him back. Shreyas Iyer, we want him back, because we know these players, and therefore Pat Cummins to KKR, now the quiet corner, because they don't have a lot of money left.
Yeah, look, Pat Cummins, as you said, went for big money last time around. He's again been a wanted commodity. Goes back to his home side of KKR. Let's hear from the man himself, the Australian captain, Pat Cummins.
Absolutely pumped to be back with Kolkata. Thanks to Venki, Baz, SRK, Jay, the whole team. Just absolutely pumped. So excited. Season can't come around quick enough. Thanks for making me part of the Galaxy of Knights for the upcoming season. Can't wait. Cheers.
I can't wait to see him back in that purple as well. But Sanjay, talking about another side that were big spenders already, expected Punjab Kings. They've spent more than 17 crore already. Two key men, Shikhar Dhawan, Kagiso Rabada. One man up to the top, one man delivering with the ball.
Yeah, Punjab Kings have Mayank, so I think he'll complement well. Shikhar Dhawan has now become a dasher at the top of the order. Left-hand, right-hand combination. KL Rahul and Mayank Agarwal wasn't the ideal combination. Two right-handers, KL Rahul being a little subdued. So I think that's a good one. And Rabada was a bowler that every team would want. Everybody would have put their hat in. Slightly off the boil on occasion. We've seen him when he's playing all cricket. But a new franchise, I think his tail will be up. And they needed somebody, Punjab Kings, because Mohammad Shami was slightly below hot cold. So Rabada, good choice.
And just think about it, they have 54.5 crore left still. So if they were to retain 4 players, they would have had only 48 in the kitty. So they've got 4 players now. They've got Mayank Agarwal, they've got Shikhar Dhawan. So you've got your 2 openers. You've got Kagiso Rabada, the best perhaps T20 bowler. He'll be the most expensive any which way with regards to the overseas category. They've got Ashdi. So they're actually smart buying. I'm liking what they've done so far. So if you got the money, you spend it wisely, you retain the advantage, and so far so good.
Yeah, you said you come in with retention, don't you?
And Rabada. It's a great combination of fast bowlers to have.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you said, Akash, you come in with 4 retentions possible. They've actually spent their money wisely on buying back players. Another side that has spent money wisely, 13 crores spent on Ashwin and Bolt at Rajasthan Royals. But Akash Chopra, Ashwin and Butler in the same side. That should be fun.
I know. So the run-outs at the non-striker end are going to happen only in the nets. That's it. And spirit of cricket will be looked after very well. But smart buys again. They've got their 1, 2, 3 settled anyway. Yashasvi and Butler and Samson, they needed their bowlers. So they've got 2 very good. And think about Savai Mansingh Stadium, a very huge ground where 4s are hit more than 6s. You've got Ashwin 5 crore. I think it's a steal. They never had a good spinner, good Indian spinner. they were going with Shreyas Gopal, Rahul Tewatia and the likes. Now they've got a proper spinner in Ashwin. You've got Trent Bolt, once again one of the higher paid players in terms of the bowling category. So once again, Rajasthan, well done so far.
Yeah, completely different view. I'm actually disappointed with Rajasthan Royals because Ashwin, when you look at it, is not a T20 game-changing bowler. I mean, the last IPL, in the first 5 matches, he didn't have a single wicket to his name. So he's one of those guys who finds a way to be economical. In T20 and even in 50 overs cricket, you need spinners to change the game, get wickets in the middle. Ashwin is not that kind, so it doesn't change Rajasthan Royals, the middle phase bowling as much. Trent Bolt, you saw Mumbai Indians not being desperate to go after Trent Bolt because they feel they'll get better quality bowlers or somebody as good as Bolt. So Rajasthan Royals spending a bit of money on these two, not too exciting choice, I thought.
So we've been talking about how Punjab have been smart so far at the auction table. 2 key buys for them. Let's hear from the management themselves at the Punjab Kings because they've had a busy first half already.
Joining me is Satish Menon, CEO Punjab Kings. You've had an interesting first half, sir. Shikhar Dhawan, aapki team mein aaye hain. He's come to your side. How do you look at such an experienced player?
Well, we set our sights on him even before we came in here. He was one of our players that we definitely wanted. Also, he pairs well with our opener mind, so that was exactly the plan, and we worked to a plan. Well, the rest is all, a lot of luck out there. But definitely, he was someone on our list, and that was our first on our list. So I think we were first time lucky.
First on your list was Shikhar Dhawan, but you did get into the bid later for Rabada. What was the thought process behind that?
Just to get the pricing right, to figure out as to what's the threshold, and then take it from there. He was definitely part of our plan again, but we wanted to come in to know what kind of price would be established before we actually went in for him. Because it's all part of a mix and equation, so it all has to fit into the equation. That's why.
Did you get him for the price you had in mind?
Absolutely.
On spot, a little more, a little less?
5%.
Up, down. Up. Thank you, sir.
Nice to hear from Satish Menon. Obviously a busy time for Punjab Kings, but also for Delhi Capitals. They went on a bidding frenzy looking for a lot of players. They didn't actually get anyone except for David Warner, but this, therefore, is our fan pulse question. We've been asking you a lot of questions. We're getting a ton of votes coming in as well, and we're loving all the action from you guys sitting at home. So tell us what the mood is for all the DC fans. How are you guys feeling at the moment? Pretty good seems to be the emotion at the moment. But Chris, they picked up David Warner at 6.25 crores. Goodbye for them because you've got now Prithvi Shaw and David Warner up at the top. Oh, that is an explosive combination.
Absolutely, I think they'll complement each other beautifully well. I think Dave playing under Ricky and his leadership and his guidance. I think you've got a caged animal. I think Dave's obviously but I think he'd like to prove quite a lot of naysayers wrong in the IPL. Like we say, we've never doubted his cricketing ability, but with what's happened off the field at SRH, I think he'd like to do well for his new franchise. Obviously, we know he's been there quite a while back. So it'd be nice to join up with quite a few guys that he's probably known before, especially in the staff. But I think he's going to be a proper handful to deal with because when you're playing for an Australian legend and you're slowly but surely, in my opinion, becoming an Australian legend, you always want to do well for that person. So he complements Prithvi very well because Prithvi is also another guy that backs down to a challenge and plays quite aggressively. So if one of them's hot on the day and it's going to be fireworks. So I think it's a great buy from Delhi. I think if they're playing especially at the Kotla, it's going to be explosive type of bowlers to be looking for answers because when those two get going, it could be fireworks.
Yeah, Prithvi Shaw, David Warner, Rishabh Pant. Oh, could be bad news for bowlers up against that side. We're going to take a short breather here, but plenty more to chat about with the buys coming in, with the big buys still to follow in what Akash Chopra says. He says not yet the biggest buy at the auction that we've seen. We'll slip into a short breather and come right back with this auction special right here on Byju's Cricket Live.
They told me I am not an actor. I am an outsider. I am not diplomatic. I have unconventional looks. I am not fit. There will always be someone to tell you something you are not. Just listen to the noise within.
जब कोई नई दवाई मार्केट में आती है तो उसको लोगों पे टेस्ट किया जाता है.
Let's create a revolution together.
Download NeoX and open your savings bank account in 100 seconds.
बच के रहना मगर मंगदा रही तू ये दुआ हो इश्क ना हो इश्क ना हो इश्क ना या खुदा.
They told me I am not an actor. I am an outsider. I am not diplomatic. I have unconventional looks. I am not fit. There will always be someone to tell you something you are not. Just listen to the noise within.
विकी राय को किसने मारा है कोई नहीं जानता.
मेरे बेटे की हत्या की जांच के लिए सीबीआई इंक्वायरी बैठाई जाए.
बहुत दिन से देख रही हूँ आप इस केस को घुमा के किसी और ही दिशा में पहुंचाना चाह रहे हैं.
अगर हम चाहें ना अभी आपको इस केस से हटा भी सकते हैं.
Many years ago, our house came to life with magic. Every member of our family was given their own gift.
Why am I the only one that didn't get a gift?
You're just as special as anyone.
You just healed my hand with an arepa con queso.
I'm losing my gift!
The fate of the family is gonna come down to you.
I will save the magic.
She's very dangerous, huh?
घबरा कह रहे हो बे? अरे छेड़ रहे हैं तुमको यार. और जब छेड़ रहे हैं तो छिड़ जाओ. आज पापा और सजाद के बाद तुम मिले हो. बस अच्छे आदमी हो गुरु.
चाहे कुछ कर लो बेटा, पर होई वही जो राम रची राखा.
Left for dead on the sands of Tatooine.
Welcome back to Baiju. Cricket Live. This is our auction special, and what an auction it's already been. We're done with the marquee list, and it's been some big names that went under the hammer. Shreyas Iyer, the biggest of them all in terms of the bid, 12.25, and KKR have found their captain. Got Akash Chopra, Sanjay Manjrekar deep into his notes already at this stage of the conversation, and joined by the man who's had the biggest bid in IPL history. Chris Moore is joining us. Chris, just going to talk to you about the overall pick so far from the marquee list. Who's been the best pick of the lot?
I'm torn between Warner and Faf. I think you've got experience. You've got runs under your belt, and you know you've got guys that have done the business before in the IPL for quite a number of years now. But being who I am, I'm probably going to lean towards Faf. I think that's an absolute gold mine that for RCB. They've obviously lost AB to retirement, and they've got a very similar attacking player that can play all around the field with his variety of shots. He obviously brings quite a lot of experience and a lot of calmness into a field with all the games that he's played in the IPL, and he's won trophies. That's the most important thing. He's won trophies in the IPL, and that could be something that RCB have been lacking over the years. They brought someone in who's won quite a few tournaments now, and they knows what it's like to win the IPL. And I think you link him and Virat up in the gym, it'll be something beautiful to watch. But yeah, I think that's my pick so far.
Yeah, he's been sensational for CSK, champions of last season. Faf du Plessis moving to RCB for 7 crore rupees. Let's hear from Mike Hesson at the RCB camp as well.
I'm here with a very happy man. Coach Hesson will speak to us, the Director of Cricket Operations, Royal Challengers Bangalore. There have been multiple questions about who is going to fill ABD's shoes, but you seem to have picked up yet another South African in the mix. Faf du Plessis for 7 crores. How happy are you with that?
Look, we're very happy. It was pretty much bang on budget in terms of what we're looking to do. Delighted the fact he's another experienced player, obviously proven IPL performer, available for the whole tournament as well. So yeah, we're delighted.
Where do you see him playing for you? Will he open with Virat Kohli or somewhere in the middle order?
Look, he's done most of his work at the top of the order, so we wouldn't think that we'd change that.
All right, okay. You seem to have your batting sorted. Now you will obviously move your focus to bowling as well.
Well, we've got to get a squad of around about 22, so we've got plenty of work to do.
But you have 3 big guns in the batting department.
It helps to get that done early in the auction, and we were pretty keen to get Faf, so we were delighted to get him at 7 crores.
All right, okay. Are you gunning for any other Indian players, perhaps in that middle order, to add some stability?
Yeah, without doubt.
What about younger players that you always have?
Look, we've got a scouting program, so we've got a number of younger players that we'll look to get. A lot of those come up later on in the auction, but there might be 1 or 2 coming up soon.
Are you going to be breaking the bank for any particular player? Give us a hint, Coach.
No, I'm not going to give you too much, to be honest, no. You can probe as much as you like, but yeah, we've got a number of targets, but at the moment we're on track, so it's good.
All right, all the very best for the next few rounds.
Thank you.
Still a lot of work to be done, but at the moment, RCB fans are a very, very happy bunch. They found an opener in Faf du Plessis at 7 crore rupees. That's a good buy for them. The other question, though, Akash, is have they found their leader? A lot of talk about Glenn Maxwell perhaps leading RCB, but in Faf du Plessis, there is an experienced campaigner in there as well.
100%. In fact, in my opinion, he is their captain. They will eventually announce it for sure, because otherwise they wouldn't have gone that hard for that long, because there are other options available. If you're looking only at openers, they were and they will be. There'll be a Johnny Best, or there'll be a Jason Roy. There are people, they did not go for someone like a Warner or a Quinton de Kock. They knew, they had their eyes set on Faf, that he is our captain, and he is going to lead, which is phenomenal, because what he brings is stability, he brings consistency. No international cricket is working in his favor now.
Yeah, it's going to be great to see whether this man continues the great form from last season as well. But as Akash Chopra says, this could be the leader, the new leader of RCB, the man who takes them into the new era. As Chris Morris said, he's a man who's won a title before as well, and could perhaps bring RCB that coveted piece of silverware that they've been chasing. Time for us to keep quiet now in our studios. Take you back to where the heat is on yet again. The auction is back live.
Welcome back, everybody. 2 more sets now to offer before we have a well-deserved lunch. And to draw the second set could you please welcome Adrian Teron, who is Vice President, Corporate Brand and Marketing of the Tata Group. Adrian, well done. But before we dive into the second set, we would like to take this opportunity to present to you the all-new Tata Punch Kaziranga edition. This SUV will be auctioned exclusively to fans as a one-of-a-kind IPL special, and the proceeds from this shall benefit conservation efforts at Kaziranga. To take home this special SUV and some unique IPL experiences, please visit the Tata Motors website and get bidding. It's on view outside. Well, there we are. Thank you, Adrian. Can we have the first bail for the capped batsman? First group, there they are. And it's number 14, Manish Pandey there, number 14. And for Manish, he starts at 100. 100, please, for Manish. 100 to start the bidding for Manish Pandey. At 100, opening bid I'm looking for is 100. At 100. Anyone like to come in for Manish at 100 lakh? 100. Holding here at 100 only. Any interest at 100? Start me off somewhere. Round the room I go, looking in vain for Manish Pandey's first bid of a mere 100 lakh. Wow, you said you weren't going to bid till tomorrow, but you're bidding now. 100 I have. Thank you, Sunrisers. 100 is bid. 100 is the opening bid for Manish. 100. 100, we have the opening bid of 100. Is that going to be the closing bid of 100 lakh only? I will sell if I have to for 100 to Sunrisers Hyderabad. 100 is the bid, and 10 Delhi, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, Delhi goes 170, Sunrisers 180, thank you. 180 I have. 190, 200, 220, 220, 240, 240 Sunrisers bid 240. We go Delhi 260, 280, 280 rounded up. We have 300 bid. At 300 in Delhi, madam. No, thank you anyway. 300 is the bid here with Delhi. At 300 lakh, Delhi has Manish Pandey at the moment. At 300 lakhs, and I will sell for 3. Sure, Sunrisers, come back if you want. No, 300. Then Delhi. At 320 goes Lucknow. Thank you, Lucknow. At 320 bid here. At 320. 340, 340 Delhi, 360 Lucknow, 360, 380, at 380, 400, 420, 420, 420, with Delhi at 420 lakh, Lucknow, 420. Any more for 420 lakh then is bid. Do you want to get 460, sir? 460. At 460. Thank you, sir. 460 lakh now back at 460 lakh is the bid. At 460 at the moment we're selling straight in. front here at 460 lakh. Round the room, last chance. I'm going to sell in front at 460. So, thank you very much. Lucknow at 460. And that takes us to our next bail, which is number 11 is Shimron Hetmeyer there, and Shimron's base price is 150. First of our West Indian cricketers today, and 150 for Shimron, please. At 150. 150 is where we need to start. 150, any interest at 150? Can you see any bids, Adrian? Because I can't. 150 for Shimron Hetmeyer. Any interest at 150? Coming in anywhere at 150. Thank you, Royals. 150 is the only bid I have of 150. Any further bids? 150, got the Royals bidding at 150 lakh. At 150. And moving on if I have to, at 150. Then we're going to sell, if there's no more movement anywhere else in the room, 160. Delhi at 160. 160, 170, 180. 180 is bid by Delhi at 180 lakh at the moment. 180. One more at 180. Holding the line. 190. 200. 200 I have. 200 is bid. At 200 lakh is here. At 200 with Delhi. At 200 now. Coming in anyone else for Mr. Hetmeyer? Thank you, Royals. 220 with you at 220. 240. 240 back in Delhi at 240. 260 back with the Royals at 260. 280. 300. 300 still with the Royals. Ahead of you, Delhi. 300 is bid. Rajasthan Royals at 300 lakh. 320. Thank you, Delhi. 320. 340, 360, 380, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 500, 525, 550, 575, 575 in Delhi, 600, 625, 625 still in Delhi at 625 and selling to Delhi at 620. I've got 650. Camera now gets in my way. 650. With the Royals. 675. 6. 75. Back in Delhi. We're going to go 7 Royals. 675 at the moment for Mr. Hetmeyer. 675. Tension mounts. 700 is bid with Rajasthan Royals at 700 lakh. Now Delhi, give you time as well. 700. 7 is with the Royals. Anyone else coming in on my right? 700, 725. $725 back in Delhi at $725. $725 lakh. Royals, are you continuing? You are. 750. Bid by the Royals now at 750. 775. 775. Can I get 8 from you? $775. 800. With the Royals. Right in the corner. 800. Pausing at 800. Feverish discussions on Delhi's table at 800 lakh. Well worth waiting for. 825. Thank you. 825 lakh. Delhi return. $825. Now the deliberations move to Rajasthan. 825 at the moment. Shout out if you're trying to come in on my right while I'm looking to my left at 825. $850. Rajasthan. No more. Thank you very much, Delhi, but we're going to go with the Royals at 850. Any further bids in the room anywhere else for Mr. Hetmeyer? 850 lakhs is going to go. 850. Royals, you have him, 850. Thank you very much. And that takes us to our next bail, which is, thank you, which is number 18. Robin Uthappa here, number 18, Robin Uthappa. And how much, please, for Robin? Can we go in at his base price of 200. 200 for Robin. 200 straight away. Bid. Thank you, Chennai. At 200 I have. Straight away with an opening bid from CSK. Yours at the moment at 200 at the base price at 200 lakhs at 200 now. Any more for 200? We're holding here for Mr. Utapa at 200. He's opening a bid at 200. Come in anywhere else if you want to go on. Looking for 220 from somewhere else. Are you sure? All done at 200. There goes my hammer at 200. Opening bid, just the one for Robin. Are you sure at the back? No more in front. There is my hammer. We're going to sell for that opening bid. If I can't tempt anyone else at 200 lakh. Sold. Thank you very much. That goes to CSK. Well done. And next one out the hat is... Thank you, Adrian. Next one is... First of the English players today. Number 16 is Mr. Jason Roy. Number 16 and for Jason, 200 again. 200 for Jason Roy to open the bidding or the batting on his behalf. 200 anywhere for Jason Roy, please. At 200. 200 is what we need to start for Jason Roy. At 200 anywhere in the room. At 200. Can't tempt you at the moment. At 200. At 200. I'm looking in vain at the moment for that opening bid for Jason Roy. 200. Well done, Gujarat. Thank you. 200 is bid for Mr. Roy. That opening bid has Jason Roy at 200 lakhs. Is bid with the Titans, selling if there's no further interest at 200. 200. There is the bid at 200 lakhs. Here with Gujarat Titans at 200. Any more for any more at 200? Then it's going to be for that opening bid. Are you sure? 200 is going. Jason Roy at 200 lakhs. Sold. 200. Thank you very much. The Gujarat Titans. Well done. Next at the hat we have number 12, who is David Miller. David Miller, back to South Africa we go for David Miller, and 100 is his opening price. 100 lakhs. There we are. If someone raises their paddle, 100 please. 100 lakhs. Any interest at 100 for David Miller? 100. Round the room we go. 100. Counting on someone to give me that opening bid at 100 lakhs. No there, no at the moment. No one budging at 100 lakhs. I'll have to move on if I can't tempt anyone to put their paddle up for David Miller from South Africa for a mere 100 lakhs. No interest in the room anywhere. Are you sure? Final chance to bid for Mr. Miller. No. interest. That's unsold. We might see him later on in the accelerated auction, which takes me nicely to number 13, Devdutt Padikkal. Number 13, Devdutt Padikkal, and we go in for Devdutt at 200. 200 straight away. RCB 220. CSK 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 320, 340, 360, 380, 420. Yes, no, 400 over here. I jumped the gun at 400 with RCB. At 400 is RCB's bid. At 400 now, selling with RCB ahead of Chennai at 400 lakh, coming in anywhere at 400 at the moment. We're pausing with RCB at 400 lakhs, at 400 for Mr. Padikkal. Any further bids coming in? And 20 Royals at 420. At 420, sir. 420. The Royals come in at 420 lakh. And now we give time to RCB to go 440. But at the moment we're holding with the Royals at 420 lakh. Any more? Hands are slowing me down. We go 440. Just ahead of you, Mumbai. Thank you. 460. 460 Mumbai have joined the bidding. Yours, I have Mumbai at 460. Royals, RCB, either of you. Yours at the moment, 460. Thank you, Mumbai. At 460 lakh is the bid. Any more RCB? At 460. Royals return at 480. At 480, we go straight to Mumbai at 500. At 500. 500 lakh is Mumbai's bid at 500. 525. 550. Nice quick bidding. 575. Yes? Do you want 575 Royals? 575, thank you. We go 6 straight away though, back with Mumbai at 600 lakh. 600 now, Mumbai holding the bid at 600 lakhs. At 600, 625 they go on. 650, thank you straight away, sir. At 650, 650. Still with the Mumbai Indians at 650 lakhs ahead of the Royals, ahead of RCB at 650. Holding here. Off come the masks at 650. Holding at 650. Feverish typing on the laptops. 650. How about 675? Thank you. Bid 675. 700 straight away. No need of a laptop with Mumbai Indians. 700 is the bid. 700. Thank you, sir. £700 at 7. Holding and selling at 700 lakh at the moment. Well, pausing for a breath. 725, 750, straight back to Mumbai at 750, 750, 750. Who's going to say yes? 775. Thank you, Rajasthan Royals. 775. Take me to 800, Mumbai. 775. I'll let you have the time this time. You've been very quick up to now. 775 with the Royals. Thank you very much, Mumbai, but we're going to go with the Royals at 775 lakhs. Final warning, last chance for anyone else to join in. For Padikal, last chance. Sold to the Royals, 775. Thank you very much. And on to the next one, which is number 15, who is Suresh Raina. Number 15, I now offer you. And for Suresh, he goes in at 200. 200 for Suresh Raina. At 200, please. 200, 2 crore, anywhere. At 200 lakh. 200 lakh for Suresh Raina. Anywhere. Talk to me, someone. Anyone want to bid? 200 lakh for Suresh Raina. What's wrong? Anywhere? No one wants Suresh today for 200? Looking expectantly for 200? Otherwise we might have to move on. 200 anywhere in the room? No, can't tempt anybody for Suresh Raina. Last chance to put your paddle in the air for the opening bid. Unsold at 200. And I believe we have one more to come out. Set 2. Thank you, Adrian. And it is, as you all know, is number 17. And that is Steve Smith, all the way from Australia. And Steve Smith, 200 please for Steve. 200 to start me off for 200. 200 anywhere. Again, we have trouble with this opening bid. At 200, Steve Smith. From Australia at 200 is what we like. It's what we need to start the bidding. Anywhere for Steve Smith. A sea of blank faces. A sea of paddles on the table. Not one is in the air. Are you sure? No bids for Steve Smith today. Are you sure? There's my hammer. Last chance. For Steve Smith. He goes on. Adrian, thank you very much for your help. And now that moves us on to set number 3. And to draw set number 3, please welcome Mr. K. Madhavan, President of the Walt Disney Company, India and Star India. Here you are. Hopefully you got some paddles. We have some paddles for the all-rounders. Anything in there? We've run out of paddles, Hamang. Have we got have we got the bales? come the Bales. Round of applause for the Bales. What an entrance. In they go. Are they all out? Are you sure? Lucky, thank you very much. Now we can proceed with set number 3, and the first one out of set number 3 is number 20, and that's Dwayne Bravo. Dwayne Bravo is the first one out, and Dwayne has asked to start the bidding at 200. 200 for Dwayne Bravo. 200 anywhere, please. 200. 200 for Dwayne Bravo. We kind of lost the power of our paddles recently. I'm looking for 200. Thank you. Well done, CSK. How can I miss you? At 200, CSK opens the bidding at 200. Any advance for Dwayne Bravo. 200 is bid by CSK at 200 now. We're looking for 220 somewhere else, please. At 200, 200 opening bid for Dwayne Bravo. Any advance at 200, 200. I'm going around the room very slowly, in the hope that I will catch a paddle going up in the air. 200, well done. Sunrises at 220. $220 now. 220, Chennai, 240. 240, 260, 260, 280. 300. 300 with the Sunrises. 300 is bid just ahead of you, Chennai. 300 now is the bid here with Sunrises, and I'm selling at 300. Here is the bid. Thank you. 320 back comes Chennai at 320. Madam, 340. $320. No more. Thank you. At 320, we're back in Chennai. Game with you. Bid a few minutes ago at 320 lakh is the bid. Chennai, Delhi goes 340. I got 340 now. I bid in Delhi. Chennai, it's your turn. Yours at 340. To Delhi at 300. And 40 lakhs. Delhi has the bid at 340. Last chance for you, Chennai. 360 if you want. 340. There is a bid. I'm selling to Delhi at the moment. 360, thank you, Chennai. 360. Can I go 380, Delhi? We can. 380. We have 380 bid now, sir. $318, how about 400? At 380. CSK. Well done. 400 is bid by CSK at 400. Lakh at 400, and yours in Delhi at 420. At 420 now. 420 back to Delhi. Here we go at 420. It's ahead of you in Chennai at 420 lakh. We're going to sell to Delhi. If I cannot see any more paddles, at 420. Back to Chennai at 440. Thank you, sir. 440 bid now. No more. At 440, Delhi are out. Chennai are in. At 440, they started the bidding. Are they going to finish it? 440 lakh. Last chance. Not this time. At 440 lakh, we're going to go with CSK at 440. Sold, thank you very much, 440 lakh. And we move now to number number 27. Nitesh. Nitesh Rana is number 27, Nitesh Rana, and 100 please for Nitesh. 100. Start me off at 100 please. $300, $320, $340, $360, $380, $400, $420. Straight in front, 480. I got 500 now from CSK, 500. 725, 700. Determined bidding by KKR at 750. Lucknow, try 775. 75. 800, sir. 800 bid. Straight away, 800. 800 now, sir. 825. Will be next, but I've got 800 with. Move to, thank you. We go to number 22, and that's Mr. Jason Holt. $150. Thank you, Mumbai. 150. I have Mumbai's opening bid of 150. 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 320. $525 with Chennai. They have it at 525, ahead of you, India. With CSK, ahead of the Mumbai Indians. Come back to me if you want it at 550. We're at 525 though. Any further? At 5, well done. Thank you, the Royals. 550 with you. 550, the Royals take over at 5. Moving on with the Giants in front at 575. We go 600. We go 625. We go 650, sir. 625 at the moment. Ahead of the Royals. Look now, you have it at 625. The Royals are thinking about it though. 650 if you want to continue. 650 I'm bid. Thank you, Royals. 650 and 75. Lucknow Super Giants go to 675. Now I need 700 from the Royals. 675 at the moment. There with the Super Giants, they have the bid at 675. We go 700. 700 back with the Royals. 725. 725. Thank you, Giants. 725. £725 here with the Super Giants. Not quite yet with the Royals. 725 lakhs is the bid here. Phone calls being made. Any connections? We have a connection. We've gone 750 at 750. 775. 775. More phone calls are required to get me to 800. 775. Right beside me at 700. On the Giants, 825 lakh for Jason Holder. 825. 825. What do we think in Rajasthan? And now I can offer you the next one out the hat is number 19. Anywhere, 200. That's all we need. At 200, 200 lakhs. Start me anywhere, please, at 200. Start me off at 200. 200 round the room I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Empty tables staring back at me. Anywhere at 200, please. Surely 200. At 200, well done RCB. We have 200 bid. 200 is the only bid. 200, thank you. RCB. So straight back to RCB ahead of the Sunrisers. at 825 lakh, 850 we go. Rounded up to 11. No. Bangalore, Seoul, thank you, 10.75. And now, how about bid? Thank you. Moving on, RCB goes 160, 160 lakhs, 160 RCB at 160. Any more for any more? 160 lakh. 170. Royals at 170. No more, thank you. 170 holding with the Royals this time at 170 lakh for Deepak. 170 selling for 170 lakh. If I have to, it's going to go. Thank you, Mumbai. 180 just ahead of you. I took 180 from the Indians, Mumbai Indians at 180. Rajasthan, Sunrisers, either of you. I'm holding in the middle between the two of you at 180 lakh in Mumbai at 180. Coming in. Eyes in the back of my head. 190. Thank you, Jake. 190 CSK. You all want them now. 200. 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 320, 340, 340. Chennai, 340, just ahead of you, Mumbai. 340. Chennai has Deepak at the moment at 340 lakhs. Anyone else joining in at 360? Then I will sell to Chennai at 340 lakhs. 360, just in time, Lucknow. 360. 360. Holding here. 380. 400. 400 going on, Chennai. Lucknow Super Giants has a bid. 420, 440, 460, 480. Thank you, sir. At 480, back now at 480. Ahead of Chennai at 480. Any further bids anywhere else in the room? It's yours at 480. Anywhere else? At 480 lakhs, straight in front. You're looking worried, sir. It's with you at 480. Any more for any more? Then selling. No, I'm not. 500 is now a bid with Chennai. At 500. 500 now. 525. I'll come to you in a minute. 525. The Giants have Mr. Huda at 525. Any more, sir? Come back to you. Sunrisers. Do you want it? At 525, in the middle against both wings. At 525, let's make your mind up time. Good decision, 550 by Hyderabad. At 550, so